Hey everybody, welcome back to TechMart Gaming and Reviews. And in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down what's inside the brand new PlayStation Portal 6.0.0 update, and trust me, it's a big one. If you've been thinking about picking up a PlayStation Portal, then now might be the best time. Sony just added a ton new features in this update that make this feel like a true standalone handheld. Now before we get into it, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and let me know what games you guys are playing on your Portal or PS5. And if you haven't already, subscribe to TechMart Gaming and Reviews so I can be recommended to more gamers and tech enthusiasts like yourself. In the meantime, let's get into it. So first is the update process. I'm gonna hit download, and as you can see, this comes in at 102.1 megabits, pretty small, and it took me around 10 minutes and 30 seconds to download and install. So be patient and make sure that it's plugged in so you guys don't have any issues. Once it's done, you might have to re-authenticate your account. All you gotta do is grab your phone, scan the QR code, and it's gonna ask you to sign in through the PlayStation app. Once that's done, you'll see a few pop-ups explaining what's new, like opening up the quick menu with the PlayStation button, and now being able to stream your games from the cloud, so you necessarily don't need a PS5 to do so, and more connectivity with the PlayStation app for things like trophies and invitations. Once you press next, you will see that we have 3 tabs at the top left corner, one for Remoteplay, this is going to connect to your PS5, cloud streaming for the PS Plus premium members, and lastly is the search bar so you can quickly find compatible games. You can also use the L1 and R1 buttons to switch between tabs. If you press the PlayStation button, it's going to bring up the quick menu, which is going to show you the time, the Wi-Fi signal, and your battery percentage. Below, you can see the PS5s that's paired to the device. You can also switch between each console. Going back, you can adjust the screen brightness, see what PS Link device is connected. It also has 3D audio support, so your Pulse Explorers or Pulse Elite headsets now work with this feature. Moving on, as you guys can see, I'm gonna go into the settings, and if we go into system and we scroll down all the way to passcode, you can now see that we can set one using a 4-digit code, which is a nice touch for security, especially if you're traveling. Just type in your combination and you got your device locked down. Make sure that you write it down or remember it somewhere, because if you type it in 10 times and it's incorrect, then you're gonna be locked out for 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and test this out. So I'm gonna lock the device, and as you can see, we now have a password screen. So basically, you have to know this in order to get in, which is pretty cool. If you want to delete it, just go back into settings and you will see a delete passcode option. Just re-enter your password and it'll go ahead and take it off. Inside the settings, the next tab is the cloud streaming tab. You'll see that we have a little bit more information about it. It's now out of beta, so you can learn more about cloud streaming, subscribe or update your plan, and check your subscription status. Below that, you got some accessibility settings that can adjust the text size, and we now have a screen reader for the folks out there that need it. Moving along, if you guys want to connect up to your PS5 using Remoteplay, you will notice that we have a new quick menu function. Pressing the PlayStation button is going to bring it up so you can disconnect from your console, open up the PS5 control center, and go to the PS5 home screen. I guess they want to make this more cohesive with the rest of the software. So if we go to the control center, it'll pull up the PS5 control center. This is a little extra because I like the old method. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. You can also swipe from the top right corner of the screen and it's going to pull up that quick menu as well. Now, this is where the update gets crazy. If we go over to the cloud streaming tab, you can see that we have an updated interface. You can now see that we have 6 games that we just recently played at the top, which is really convenient if you just want to quickly launch a game up from the cloud. If you want to cancel it, you can hit circle, and at the bottom, we have stream games from your library. So these are the games that you basically purchase from the PlayStation Store, and you can stream it to the device without a PS5. Now, this is my library. Yours may differ based off of your purchases, but man, this is what we've been asking for. There's currently about 4,000 games that's on the library right now, but it's kind of cool to see that we have Grand Theft Auto 5, God of War Ragnarok, Fortnite, Astrobot, Spider-Man, and so many more games out there, especially for single player and multiplayer games. This is a game changer. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see learn more. As you click that, you'll basically have a QR code that you can scan with your phone, and it'll take you to the PlayStation Store where you will see all of the supported games that was added to the cloud. As you can see at the bottom, there's 176 pages. So there's tons of games that you can really choose from. So the filtering option really comes in handy. All you have to do is click on this icon so you can basically filter things out based off a title, platform, how much it cost, and so much more. And if you have the PlayStation app downloaded, you can easily click on open and it'll take you to the page there. So try this out. Going back to the PlayStation Portal, you can see that we can now filter based off a purchase date or the name of the game. Now, if we click into the next tab, streaming on the PlayStation Plus catalog, You can see that we have all of the games that was added month by month. There's roughly about 200 plus games, which is pretty good. I'm also digging this new layout where there's just a lot more games on the screen so you can see everything. At the top left, you also get filter options so you can sort by title, name, recently added, and you can also filter by genre. So if you want to play action, adventure, role play games, simulation, and so much more. You can also filter by age range as well. So this is good for parents out there that got younger kids. Next is the search tab. This is great for gamers out there that don't want to scroll through their list, or if they just want to find a certain game that's on the cloud, this is the way to do it. Now, the first night that the update was out, I wasn't able to get this working, but the day after, I was able to do so. So once you hit search, you'll have a list of games, and then you can also click view all, and it'll show you so many other games that's related to that title. And the next groundbreaking feature is the network status screen. Now, a lot of people have been asking for this. This is really good for people out there that like to monitor their network speeds, like name, latency, download speeds, and upload speeds, and just so much more. This is pretty nice. One thing I might say is that we need a smaller version of this so it doesn't take up the whole screen. For the folks out there that want to see the full PlayStation Plus premium catalog and which games they have to offer, then I got you. You can also skip to the next chapter if you want to see real-time gameplay footage. Now, before I jumped into the gameplay, I ran a quick home Wi-Fi speed test, and as you guys can see, I'm getting around 349 megabits download speeds, which is pretty good for streaming. Moving along, I'm going to test out the cloud streaming service using a library of the games that I purchased from the PlayStation Store. So for the folks out there that don't own a PS5 but still want to make those store purchases, this is the best example on YouTube. I'm going to play a few games like Fall Guys, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, and Riders Republic. Let's go ahead and take a look.
short because we can see you're busy. We've got a ton of inaugural events and killer competitions coming up.
And we want you for them because we think you can bring something really, truly awesome to our glorious kingdom of extreme sports.
So go do your thing.
Then come see us.
Sooner the better.
Be in touch.
All right, as you guys can see, everything ran pretty smooth for each game. I was able to be competitive and have a good time. For my travel setup, I use my great DOBE carrying case with my 30th anniversary PlayStation Portal, and when it comes down to smudges on the screen, I use my MagicFiber cleaning spray with the microfiber cleaning cloth so I can get the smudges off easily. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check this out. For internet, I'm using my phone's mobile hotspot. If you guys are having troubles connecting up to your phone's mobile hotspot with the PlayStation Portal, then I'll leave a card in the top right corner of this video showing you exactly how to do so. I also did a mobile hotspot speed test so you guys can see I'm getting about 426 megabits download speeds, which is super good. Now we're going to do a PS5 Remoteplay test using my phone's mobile hotspot just so we can see how it plays for people out there that want to stream from their PS5. Alright, so as you guys can see, everything ran pretty well. I didn't see any hiccups or lags, and honestly, the latency isn't too bad. And I'm trying to play online games so you guys can see how competitive I can be. Now we're going to do a cloud streaming test for the folks out there that don't have a PS5. So we're going to go ahead and play the exact same games just to see how it performs. Alright, those games played pretty well on the cloud streaming service. If you were paying attention to the network status, you can see that we have a lot less latency streaming directly from the cloud compared to a remote playing from my console. My PS5 is plugged in directly to my Wi-Fi 6 gaming router, so that should really tell you how far the cloud infrastructure has really come. So for the folks out there that don't have this in their country just yet, I highly recommend that you get a PS5 if it's possible, so you can use it as your own server to stream games to your PlayStation Portal. Overall, the 6.0.0 update is a massive step forward for this device. Yes, you still need internet, but honestly, internet is everywhere, so that's not a big deal in my opinion. And when you compare the price points from $200 to the other handheld PCs out there that cost roughly about $1,000, this is a steal. If you guys are interested in anything in this video, then I'll leave a link in the description. And if you found this video valuable, be sure to smash that like button and comment below and let me know what games you guys are playing on your PlayStation Portal or PS5. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to Techmark Gaming and Reviews so I can be recommended to more gamers and tech enthusiasts like yourself. In the meantime, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Deuces.